Good morning, Store Nation. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go through quarterly figures at Clough Road. And if we've got time, we're going to go the Beverly ones as well. I think we'll have time because, yeah, I don't have the... Actually, I don't have the quotes for Beverly, interestingly enough. So I've just got the exact data. I wonder why I don't have a quotes for Beverly. That's interesting. By the way, mrselfstorage.com. It's not live yet, but it will be live on the 1st of February, I hope. Fingers crossed. Basically, I'll be showing you, it's my business naked. That's what it is. You can see absolutely everything. All the reports I get, well, nearly all, 99% of the reports you can get. And so it's me opening up a business for you guys to see on a daily email. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. There's going to be interesting news, my thought of the day. There's going to be a fear index every single day saying where I am in the business, what I believe in do I believe in the self-storage business? Yes, if it's yes, it's like we're all going to be billionaires, and if it's no, we're all going to be bankrupt. So and every single day, I'm quite emotional, believe it or not. I like to say to you guys that you should take a step back and take an aerial view. But when I get the figures on the nighttime, I'm not like that at all. I just literally go. I get very up and down depending, well, for a couple of minutes depending on the results, and so therefore it'll be good to see the index of where it goes, how happy I am, how sad I am. And so, yeah, really, really, really excited to that. And it's all free, no charge or anything like that. It's just me documenting the whole process. Every single week, we're going to do a deep dive into me looking at a potential site or on Rightmove for people, and what I look at, exactly my whole process. That'll be a weekly thing. We're going to go through my monthly figures on there. We're going to go through my weekly figures, my takeaways, absolutely bloody everything. Why am I doing it? Don't know. Ultimately, I want to make money from it in some way, shape, or form. How we do that yet, I don't know. But I just want to document the process. Obviously, I want to make money from it because it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money. I'm going to have people to help me as well. So maybe big fat sponsors. I don't know. But yeah, I just like the fact. I like the thought of detailing my process. And there's nothing wrong with us wanting to make money. You're listening to this because you want to make more money. And so therefore, why do we all hide behind it? Oh, I want to change the world. Da, da, da. Ultimately, first and foremost, we've got to look after our family. We've got to make money, and we all can pretend that's not the case, but it is. We all want to make money in life, right? So let's go with these quarterly figures. Let's quickly shoot through Beverly then, since I've got no quotes. So quarter four, 2022, we took £41,542. The quarter four, 2021, we took 41,214. Now, on the face of it, we've took £327 more, but I actually think it's a poor year. I think that we should be increasing our revenue by 7%, 6% a year, 5% a year. I think minimum we should be increasing our revenue, and we didn't pull it off at Beverly 2022. Yes, it was higher marginally. And if we look from quarter four 2021 to quarter four 2020, we increased 20%. So maybe it's just a bit of leveling up, because between 2020 quarter four and 2021 quarter four, it was 35,000 and it was 41,000. So it was £6,000 more. So it was like 20%, nearly 20% more, 20% increase in that year. Obviously, you're not going to get a 20% increase year on year at a mature facility. It's just not going to happen. It was COVID. We put up our prices. We was more aggressive. We grabbed that opportunity and ran with it. However, this year, it seems to have steadied off, and we've just maintained. So, yep, the revenue was just about the same as it was in previous years. It is, by the way, it is the highest revenue we've ever had at Beverly, but it's still not in line with a 5 or 6% growth that I want to see. The quarter before, so what was it compared to the quarter before? Quarter three, 2022, was 39,528. So we increased there 5%, £2,013.27. So again, on that side, I suppose we've done well, because we've increased £2,000 from the previous quarter, which is really, really good. So if we look at it year on year, it's static, but at least we maintain that massive 20% jump we have. And if we look at it from a previous quarter, we gain 5%, which is a massive jump for £2,000, £2,013, which is really, really good. And by the way, I will do all my profit and loss as well. Got to do that over the weekend. So I will give you all my profit and loss sometime next weekend. What's the quarter been like for us? Can't remember if it's been, I don't think, even though it's been the highest revenue quarter, I think because of the costs have gone up and all the things we're doing, I do think our profit has taken a bit of a dive. Not a lot of a dive. I think we're still around £90,000 this quarter, but it's not as much as it was before because we're doing a lot more. We've got solicitors' fees. We've got a lot going on. Legal fees have gone up massively, apparently. So yeah, we'll go into that next week. So Clough Rd, how are we doing? Don't forget, we've only got a limited supply of numbers here because we haven't been open very long. So we haven't got the quarter-on-quarter, year-on-year. We can't go on that because we weren't open this time last quarter. So quarter 4, we had 107 quotes. The previous quarter, we had 414. But obviously now we're showing prices, so we get a lot less quotes. So obviously before, a quote was somebody who asked for the price. So that would count as a quote. Now they've already got the price. So as I've been through a million times here before, not a million times, a lot of times before, then that we'll get significantly less quotes. Reservations, 79 reservations. That's a conversion rate of 73.83%, 74%. I think that's below where we want to be. Where we want to be is 75 to 80%. And yes, I know what you're saying. Well, Dean, it's only 74. Yeah, it's still below the mark. There's a benchmark. We don't lower it all the time. We don't lower it. That's the benchmark. So it's a little bit low where I want to be for the quarter. Maybe it's a quarter. Maybe we could do better. Move-ins, we had 80 move-ins. So the conversion rate there for quotes to move-ins was 74.44%. It's bang in line where we want to be. So the move-ins was good. Square footage. So we took in 6,795 square foot in quarter 4, and we moved out 6,285. So we was up 510 square foot, which is good for quarter 4, but don't forget we're still a new company. So even though we're a new company, and this is actual square footage, it's not when you reserve it's not what store do when you reserve and people fill in the details. It counts as they've moved in. It's not that. It's actually physically moving in. So the previous quarter we was up 870 square foot, and the previous quarter before that we was up 4,955, and the previous one before that was up 2,705. I'm okay with 510 square foot gain in quarter 4. I don't want it any less than that in quarters, especially in the first 2 years, because we want to be on average, we're hitting 1,000 square foot a month, but it's just slowed down somewhat in quarter 4, which you'd expect, but at least we're still net positive. We're going in the right direction. Okay, Stripe payments. I'm a little bit meh. Yeah, meh is the word. So this month we've taken this quarter we've taken £55,101.05. The previous quarter we took £50,657.27. So that's an increase of £4,443.73. It's an increase, but it's not much of an increase, is it? It's 10% increase. And mind you, I suppose we increase like 5% in square footage. So 10% increase in revenue and 5% increase in square footage. So yeah, I still like to see more. But I've got to remember, it's quarter 4, and it's still a positive. So we'll go in the right direction. All right, guys, girls, they're all the quarterly figures for you guys. I will do so. I've got a great episode that I've already recorded for tomorrow. It's about Big Yellow and their figures for their quarter. Because I thought, do you know what? I've shared my quarterly figures this week, so I'll share their quarterly figures tomorrow, what they've done, how they've seen, what the revenue's doing, what the occupancy is doing, and it's exactly in line with America. Exactly what I've been learning in America, it's come to England, and it's beautifully synced, which means that what I'm learning in America is going to be beneficial here. All right, my friends, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.